If you're really struggling to make eye-catching videos for your sales campaigns, then this fantastic new piece of software could be just what you're looking for. Hello, Eddie Rush here from digimillionaire.com, and over the last few days I've been playing with this amazing new piece of software called Easy VSL, or Easy Video Sales Letter. And I can tell you I'm really impressed with how user-friendly this software is. One of the regular tasks that I perform in my admin duties is to make video sales letters and presentations, and in the past I've been using software such as PowerPoint or Camtasia to do this, and while it's doable, you know, it can be a bit of a pain in the bottom at times and is not very user-friendly and can be a little tricky to get the desired result. Well, not anymore. With this amazing new piece of software from creators Matt Callen and Thompson, you'll find that making eye-catching video sales letters is easy as pie. But rather than listen to me banging on about how great this software is, I thought it might be nice that I show you a little demo of how it actually works. So here we are in the Easy VSL application, and the first benefit straight away, for me anyway, is that you can download the software straight to your desktop. You don't have to access it online, so there's no need to worry about any downtime. You just click on the icon and you're ready to go. So this is what I've done here, and the software has opened up and I'm at the first stage. So let me show you how easy it is to create a simple video sales letter presentation. So the first thing I'm going to do is create a new VSL by clicking on this little button here. Now you can either start from scratch, which means you just type in the text that you want, but if you've already got a prepared script then you can use that, and that's what I'm going to do here. I have a script from one of our previous sales letters, so I'm going to use that. And you can give your presentation a title. I'm just going to stick with this basic title for this demo. And click OK to get to the next section. Now this is where it gets really fun. You can select all these different kinds of backgrounds, gradients, you can change the colors, you can change the slide animations, you can fade, you can slide up, slide down, all sorts of different variations and options here. I'm going to choose something, I like this one here. Okay, so that's the one I'm going to go with. As you can see, there's lots, and I'm sure they'll be adding lots more choices and options to the library as well in future upgrades. But I'm going to stick with this one. So now on to the next section, and as you can see, it's a 5-step process here. We're at number 2 currently. Now we go on to editing slides, so click on next. And this is the really fun part now. So I'm going to grab my text from my script, select that, it's just a notepad file, and I'm going to paste it in here. Okay, so this is where we start to make our slides, and all you do here at this point is point the cursor to where you want the slide to cut off and click on this little button here which says add splitting mark. So I'm going to add a splitting mark there. And keep in mind that you don't want many words per slide, so I'm going to add another splitting mark here. This is quite a long sentence, so I'm going to split this up around about here, and I'll just move down and edit this here just to be tidy, and another splitting mark here. Another long sentence here, so let's split right after the comma here. In fact, I'll take the comma off and add my splitting mark there. Take the full stop off there. Another splitting mark. I'm going to put some little leader dots after that one because it's part of the same sentence. Another splitting mark there, and finally we have this long sentence here, so I'm going to cut it off round about there, splitting mark, and some leader dots there. and finally take off that sentence there. Okay, so that's all I'm going to be using for my demonstration. Let's go on to the next section. As you can see here, what it's done, it's created the slides that we're going to be using. Now from this point you can do further editing. You can add a slide if you want to add something in. You can delete slides here if you're not happy with anything. But I'm quite happy with this layout here, so let's go on to the next section here. And as you can see, look, amazingly it's just created all our slides for us. How cool is that? So from here you can do some further editing. You can change the layout, you can change the font color, you can add an image as well. Let me see, I wanted to add an image because it's always good to split up your sales videos with images, because for the reader, or the viewer rather, watching a long sales video with just text can get quite boring and you want to keep their attention span. So let's have a look and let's see where would be appropriate to add an image. Okay, let's see, right after this part I think I'm going to add a picture here. Right, so what I'll do is I'll take this text out completely and I'm going to add an image. On the left here we have an image icon which lets you browse to the image that you want. I've already got an image that I want to use here. And here's a lovely picture of Rob here. So I'm going to place this in just for this example. Not going to get it perfect. It's just for demonstration purposes. Okay, I'm happy with that. So let's move down. Let's see what everything looks like, and if you're okay with that you can move on to the next section. Okay, now this is the part where we can add our audio, and this is where we marry everything together and really start to create our sales video presentation. So as before, I've prepared something earlier and I've got an audio file on my desktop, so I'm just going to browse to my audio file. Here we are, and that's just going to import, and there we are, it's in. Right, now this is the really cool bit here. I'm going to set the audio playing now and then show you how you edit the thing together. So let's go.
Hey, it's Rob Temple here from evolutionhacks.com, and I'm super excited because I've got a very special announcement that you're definitely going to want to hear about. I'm going to be giving some very lucky subscribers and customers the opportunity to come and hang out with me for 2 full days while I spill my guts on the exact strategies that I've been using in my business to go from flat broke to pioneering 3 separate online businesses and brands generating multiple millions of dollars. Now, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself, so I'll get to that in a second. First of all, you might be wondering who I am. You can see a picture of me on the screen right there, with the ridiculous hair, speaking at an internet marketing event in Orlando, teaching a couple of hundred people.
Okay, so you can see the basic principle behind it, how it works. It's absolutely simplicity itself, so much easier than trying to use PowerPoint and recording software and trying to click down while you're recording, and then the whole editing process, it can just become a nightmare. So this makes things so much easier. So we've got to the final stage now. From here we can preview it, we can save it, and we can publish it. So I'm just going to go ahead and publish, and it's called VSL presentation. You can choose the video quality. Let's just choose this one for now. Choose a destination directory just on the desktop there, and let's click OK, and it will build our presentation. I'm just going to pause this video while it does that, and I'll get back to you when it's finished. Okay, I'm back and it's finished, as you can see. So let's have a look at the finished result.
Hey, it's Rob Temple here from evolutionhacks.com, and I'm super excited because I've got a very special announcement that you're definitely going to want to hear about. I'm going to be giving some very lucky subscribers and customers the opportunity to come and hang out with me for 2 full days while I spill my guts on the exact strategies that I've been using in my business to go from flat broke to pioneering 3 separate online businesses and brands generating multiple millions of dollars. Now, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself, so I'll get to that in a second. First of all, you might be wondering who I am. You can see a picture of me on the screen right there, with the ridiculous hair, speaking at an internet marketing event in Orlando, teaching a couple of hundred people about how to sell stuff online.
And as you can see, there you have the finished result. Now, how simple is that? That took me less than 10 minutes to do. Usually before it would take me hours of work and editing and fiddling about, but this just makes things so much easier. Now that was just a basic demonstration of how the software works. I haven't even used a tenth of what it's capable of doing, but there's so much more you can do. You can add effects and all sorts of other things. But as you can see, that was very simple to do and really user friendly. Okay, if you want to check out this software, go to the sales page. There's a link below this video. I'm sure you'll find the price very reasonable. It's currently selling for something like $47, which is absolutely peanuts. Go and do yourself a favor, get yourself a copy of this amazing software. Okay, that's it from me, and we look forward to hearing about your experiences with this amazing piece of software, Easy Video Sales Letter.